Thank you for tuning in to the show. Of course, ad-free versions of this episode and all our episodes are available on our Patreon for just $1 a month. That kind of thing means the world, and it helps us keep the lights on. Of course, if you're watching on YouTube, make sure to like, subscribe, comment, and share. Do all that good algorithm stuff. And without further ado, let's get on with today's episode.
Hello, friends. Dungeons and Randomness would like to welcome you to this presentation of Pactbound. Last time, our heroes went to the Magic City. They found out some stuff that they needed to know. Roger was great, Rumpus was had, and the fight of the century is coming tonight. Thank you.
Let's do that thing where we go around the table and introduce ourselves. I'm Jason. I'm the Dungeon Master, going around the table, starting with the lovely Mandy.
Oh, I'm lovely. Ha. Hi, guys. This is Mandy, and I play Clover, the lucky red dragonborn who knows stuff, but I don't know what we know today, but we will know later.
We busted Mandy's balls hard in the pre-show, so like, I feel bad. So now you get upgraded to lovely. So now,
that's worth it. Okay,
It was all worth it.
yeah,
it's like getting inspiration, but like in meta.
nice.
And the also very lovely Xavier featuring mustache.
Oh, hi. Don't get used to this. I'm Xavier, and I play Zozo, the Black Dragonborn, Omen of Shadows, Harbinger of Doom. That's it. He's humble. Only 2 titles.
Oh. What if we have an extensive write-in campaign to keep the mustache?
Ooh, yeah.
I'll do it. I mean, you know, just say please. That's all you need.
What
Patreon goes
kind
up
of
to
extensive? 5, 6? Like, how many do we need?
6 mustaches?
No.
Letters, write-ins.
Each mustache
Also,
is a
if
mustache.
you could pull off 6 mustaches, oh my god.
I mean, technically, he's already got one over each eye.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
3.
yeah.
I got 3.
Yeah.
You just have to curl them.
4.
Curl.
Oh, I can't unsee
then-
that now.
Mustache here.
That's Cthulian. And Ryan H.
Hello, my name's Ryan, and tonight I'll be playing, as usual, Olmo, our friend with the hammer who enjoys his rumpus.
And of course, Ryan the OG.
Hey everyone, I'm Ryan. I play the old one, Kriv, the Dragonborn.
The old one makes you sound very wise. I just want to point that out. So I will be asking you where babies come from at some point tonight. Like, just I want to hear you break it down.
Two Dragonborn get together and their tongues go.
We've been over this in episode 1. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not the tongue. No.
I don't want to oversell this, but guys, we've been waiting months in real time for this fight. Before we get into it, because I want to hype this up even more, but you know, I want to hear from each of the fighters. I want to hear from you guys. Like, how have you prepared for this? How have you, like, what's your character thinking? What are you as a player thinking? It's been a whirlwind. I got to start with Ryan on this one.
So
you were the challenger, right?
I did, yeah. I was the one that kicked him out of the city and told him that I'd challenge him. But from Kriv's point of view, it's just like I'm tired of the shit. You know?
I think we all know how you got there. Actually,
yeah.
Like, I don't.
So
none of this was.
So he's just like, okay, well, it's finally. I just saw the note. He enjoys butts. Mandy, where did that come from?
Wait, what?
He says he enjoys rumps.
Oh, okay.
Rumpus.
Rumpus.
Okay, I saw that out of the corner of my eye.
Forget
way
about
off.
Rumpus?
I was like, what?
I want.
That's
Okay,
so
from this
specific.
point of view, it's like, yeah, no, I'm tired of his shit. He likes butts. Like, that's what I
mean,
thought. Like,
To be fair, we've been making a lot of like hentai jokes last session. So
I mean, gross, right, guys? Like, just.
So I mean, Kriv's just at this point he's done with his shit, right? As soon as this spectacle of disciplining someone that was weak enough to get caught and weak enough to not follow the rules, he's going out there to deal with this. On Ryan's point of view, I had a plan, then forgot it, then had a plan, then forgot it, and then had a plan and forgot it. So my plan now is just kill him with one swing.
Ooh.
Kill him.
Not quite kill him.
Wow.
But take him down.
Not quite kill him, but
Some
so at the
blood
very
needs
least
to be drawn.
yeah.
okay. So now this sounds like a pre-fight press conference because he's saying he's going to take you out with one swing. Now, we got to hear from we got to hear from the challenged. So
I'll go 2 rounds with him.
that sounds less impressive than one swing, but still,
2 rounds can take a very long time.
yeah.
So as I recall, as Zozo recalls, he was the one challenging Kriv, and he's the one who stormed out of the city saying, like, meet me at the bike rack. Like, we'll fight there. And so he stormed out, and I'm picturing he, like, when he teleported back down, he found a cool cliff or elevation not too far from where they are, maybe some sort of a rock jutting out, and he would go right on top of that rock, cross his arms, look in the distance,
let the wind sweep
wind.
Yes,
Like Strider style.
You're gonna start doing
my
some
God.
forms. Just
Yeah, and he's like going over the fight in his head, more or less like I've been doing for weeks. I do have a question for Jason about that, and like, would Zozo know about like the standard Orash Dragonborn duels? Like, is there such a thing? How they deal with their differences? And would Zozo know about that? Because he wants to beat Kriv on his terms.
Yes, it's actually been featured on the show before. There is very much, so normally for standard disputes and stuff like that, in a leadership situation like what you guys are dealing with, it's usually just beat someone till they either submit or can't continue, right? if you're challenging for like leadership of the clan or calling out the leader, telling you you have no faith, that's a fight to the death. That is right away. But that isn't necessarily, unless you want to take it there, that isn't necessarily like what this calls for. This is almost, I mean, it's almost as if Kriv's saying it's a vote of no confidence in your leadership, right? But like, yeah. Now, one more question for Ryan. Would you have challenged Zozo if Xavier had this mustache 3 months ago?
Yes. Yeah. They're
Wow.
different people.
That is,
Jason.
wow.
That's fair.
What?
Yeah, but
If
some of
Zozo
that
had the
mustache, some of that mustache power has got to go into the character's roles. You got to equate for that.
Well, I guess we'll see in today's roll.
Okay. You know, if you get a crit, Xavier, we're attributing it to the mustache.
All
Never
hail the
shaving.
mustache.
My lucky mustache.
Crit A plus 6 people writing in saying to keep the mustache.
Yes.
I mean, yeah, 6. Ooh. Oh, that'll never happen.
If this gets 1,000 retweets,
It needs
then
to be reachable. I mean, right? We only have 10 people that listen to this, so I mean, 60%, right? That's
yeah, that's about it. That's about our numbers.
okay.
Sure.
If the Patreon goes up by $500 a month, I'll keep it.
Oh,
But that means I need to keep it until we reach it to keep it. You know, I can't shave it before that.
That's just math, yeah.
Yeah.
We reach an extra $500 a month. I'll shave whatever you guys want me to shave. I don't
Nope.
care. Like,
No, I like
Let's
it
do
when
it
you
live.
do
Mustache.
so
Do a
Here's
mustache.
the thought with this: we can
doesn't have to be my
we can
face.
put
Whatever.
shapes
It might be
inside,
breed.
and we can have little mustaches all over.
Ew.
For Movember. Remember Movember?
Yeah.
November,
Oh.
man. I don't know if I can handle that much raw power, that much raw sexuality. That's a lot. That's a lot.
We've actually
Well,
already been
guys.
working on it.
I got you a dirt road to have this, like a little. I got you. I figured that's a pretty good showdown spot, like maybe where wagons pull around underneath Umaniro. So I'm gonna go ahead and place you on the map.
Last detail for you. I know you like rolling tables. So do you know
No,
what
no,
the
no.
weather
Hit me.
is right now? What's the weather?
Oh, is it raining?
Could be
I-
dramatic.
Drizzle? Thunderstorm
I
in the back?
feel like so the way I had this mapped out was, yes, it's like drizzling, like a light drizzle, and every round this goes on, I'm going to increase to a like a gale force thunderstorm type of thing. You know what I mean? I don't know if it's going to go that many rounds. It probably won't. Okay.
Oh yeah, where's my thing?
Okay. Zozo leaves and he's setting up the dramaticism, so there's like you know like big raindrops, kind of like not quite at the point where it like stings a little, where it's windy, but like that wind is sweeping up because you're on a cliffside, right? You're elevated, and then I'm guessing that Kriv still has the rest of the party, and you guys are leaving. Like, how does this work? How, you guys tell me. Ryan, Mandy, what do you?
Well, last you saw the two of us, we were licking the glowing lamp.
Yes,
Okay.
and we'll get to that.
Okay.
So, would we have like noticed? It's like, I guess they've been gone a little while. Maybe we should go follow them.
Oh, that's a really good idea. Yeah. Nobody
Okay.
else is in here.
Yeah. So,
I swear we're gonna get to the lamp. I swear. First, Mandy, could you do me a big favor? Give me a D20 and let's see what you're good at. I wanna like.
Oh.
And
is it
if you roll
licking?
something you rolled before, is it licking? Well, maybe.
Because I'm pretty good at licking.
Excellent.
That was good. That was good.
I think we have to shut down. Honestly, that was too good. Like, that's it. That was the best we're gonna get, right?
I mean, we can ride that high for a bit. I'll have to leave.
Well, maybe we could all become good at licking. Okay, insight. So here's what's gonna happen. You're gonna have this. Are you familiar with the character Columbo? Are you old enough to know Columbo?
He's the one. There's one more question, kind of thing.
That's the guy. That's exactly the line that I want to lean into. You have this raw insight about you that if someone is lying, if someone is trying to deceive, I'm going to give you a hint, but it's going to be very LA Noire. I'm just going to tell you something's wrong, and you'll just get... If you're not watching the video, Xavier's doing a perfect LA Noire. I can't describe it to you, but it's
That's amazing.
So you're gonna know that something about what they're saying is wrong. I can't tell you exactly what, but you will know. It's like whoa. So you're gonna
Okay. I'm not going to get it at all because I'm not good at this, but sure.
You don't know that.
With all the
most of the time I'm not
buttons
looking at
pressed,
you guys,
should
so
have
it's like,
some
don't do
sort
that.
of intuition going on.
So two things. One, let's assume that Clover and Olmo are like you're catching up with Kriv or you're following directly after. You know, you're there. And two, Mandy just said she's not watching us, so you guys can make faces at her all the time and she won't know. So
Dear.
Kriv, how do you walk into this arena? This dirt road overlooking a cliff. Like, how do you, like, you got Vegeta standing on the rock posing, you got like how do you walk in?
I'm kind of split. I kind of want to be very dramatic, and the other side is just like, all right, fucker, get over here. Let's get this over with. And I think that's more or less what it's going to be. Like, he has his pike, and he's not going to be using it as like a walking stick anymore. He's going to like grab it halfway down and then start just kind of almost as if like he's carrying a spear, right? He's just going to have it, and he's going to be just walking over. And then as he gets close enough, you ready?
Took you long enough. And he jumps down that rock he was on. Phew, and one little leap. Lands. Just 2-point landing. Looks up.
One more question, and this is imperative. I need to know. What is your entrance music? Now, I can't guarantee that will be playing in the background. But if I could find a good knockoff?
I
Yeah.
don't know.
I mean, whatever the peak, like, animated AMV is.
Oh my god, I'll ask Bree. Bree's got it. Don't worry.
Yeah, all of them
I'm
work.
going to phone a friend.
All of them work.
Little, become so numb. Like a little
Like,
link
I'm
part.
afraid crawling in my skin is too on the nose, but it works.
Does
It
work.
works for Zozo. It's good for Zozo.
I almost feel the more literal, the better. Like the more on the nose.
So a MIDI knockoff, please.
I got you, dog. So I feel like Kriv's a little minimalistic, maybe. Like
Yeah,
there's-
minimalistic
it's
or
just
back to his roots, a little bit more tribal or something, maybe.
Royalty
war
free.
drums. Yeah. Okay. I need both of you, with Olmo and Clover looking on, to roll initiative. Now, let's set you guys up for combat. There you go. You are in the combat tracker. Oh, that is a 13 from Kriv. I forgot about that -1. Good stuff.
Yeah, I know good at that.
I see. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Woo! Okay, 18.
First
Slightly
blood.
better. Well, he hasn't hit yet. So, how do you open this? Like you're going from kind of a lax, like posing, like stance. Like how do you? Are you wearing the gauntlets first of all?
Yeah, he is.
Okay.
Oh,
Good.
okay.
Good.
So he's kind of like, he just stood up. He's kind of just like looking just under his like eyebrow ridge. And he extends a hand alongside his body. And he says, "When we're done with this, I will give that master mage what he wants. And I'll burn down this city with the flames of Aruthamar." And as he says that, his arm starts to get coated in black flames. The flames feel like they're like coming from out under his scales. It seems like it's just emanating from within, and they kind of like coalesce down to his hand, and they start extending in his palm, is in this long elongated form, and eventually he'll clasp that form, and the flames kind of like vanish, and there's just some lingering flames on his arm and on that blade that he just manifested, and he's wielding a black-bladed, black iron katana that's got like flame motifs on it. Mechanically, it's a rapier, but it looks like a katana. And he says, "And my flames will burn you down to ashes."
Oh, that's good.
And he's waiting for you. Because that was my action. That was my action.
Oh,
okay.
Okay. I
Oh,
thought you were
okay.
like passing.
Yeah. Sorry. Thanks so much. Just conjure that blade.
Kriv's gonna his left hand, the hand that he doesn't have the pike in, he's gonna just kind of put it at the center of his chest, and it's gonna glow, and you're gonna see this thin shimmer just kind of ripple out around him. And as that happens, he's just gonna say, "I've already been burned before," and then he's gonna kind of like do a little kip and start running over, and he's gonna. A lot of his pike attacks are more circular in nature. So it's like a circular and then stab and then a poke or a sweep, or kind of like that's kind of how he's fighting with this. He's kind of using it as if it's a staff.
So like you don't know what angle he's going to attack from instead of just like spearing. Because I was thinking like, okay, remember the movie Troy? It's a terrible movie. But there's one really cool scene with Brad Pitt fighting some massive dude. And he just takes a spear and starts running and boom, just drops him. It's super cool.
Yeah.
Then there's 2.5 hours of boredom.
Yeah.
But that thing that right there's that's what I was picturing. But it's more like you don't know what angle he's coming.
Yeah.
from.
So he's trying to, and not like spinning as in like flashing, spinning as in just trying to create some sort of confusion, trying to like, okay, well, I'm going to attack from the right side. Nope, it's the upper left, and just trying to go into different angles. And so with that, he's going to basically stab as like it goes around and then comes up. He's going to try to stab from like the upper left, coming down kind of towards your shoulder.
Okay, let's do it.
Are we working by like battle map rules? Like, can you get to me?
15.
Or if we don't want to do that, we can just get into it too.
I feel like you guys would have been spaced out so that I feel like it's a fight one-on-one that you knew was coming. I feel like, you know what's
I mean,
up.
there's room for dramatic
Yeah,
Well,
right?
rushing.
Okay, I have a reach within 10, so I'll stay there.
Oh, okay.
Fair enough.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't get
All right.
super close to you, but we'll be close enough. All right, so let me see if I can get an attack in here.
10. Does a 10 hit your AC?
No.
Okay. Well, let me go ahead and cast the spell that I did before with that little shimmer.
Okay.
Is Shield of Faith.
Ooh, okay. Little offense, little defense. I like it. Okay. That's the end of round 1. Whoop.
Oh, it's going by so fast.
It's going by so fast. So here we go. I'm going to reset initiative and roll.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's true.
It's anyone's game. You both. Wow.
Oh.
This time we have a
That's
reversal.
cool.
We have a reversal of fortune. It's Kriv up, then Zozo.
Okay. So he's going to continue on with that initial kind of stab. He's going to take it as a barrage, sort of say. After
I
that,
say like
misses-
Zozo's trying.
Oh, go ahead.
Zozo, yes, trying to keep up. Like you're just coming at him, and the first one, like Zozo dodged just in time because that's more or less my dex modifier. So like,
Mhm.
get out of the way. Sees the other one coming, and
And let's see if I attack. Hiya. Come on.
That one's an 8. That one's an 8.
So it's just a lot of like circular movements around you. Zozo's pulling the dream right now, where he's just kind of dodging out of the way.
right, and he dodges the second one, kind of like brings up his blade right above his head, kind of like he in his fighting stance, he's like really crouched down, like really like he drops the kind of like fake standing up thing. He's really reptilian, and he's got his sword out. He looks at you when you miss, and he goes like, "Yeah," and he brings out his hand right to your chest, and he yells, "Wait, what's that man?" Yeah, he yells, "Burning Shadows!" And I'm gonna cast Burning Hand.
God, that is
On
so
your ass.
anime. I love you. It's very
And
good.
again, along his arm, like flames start erupting from him. There's the scales until it starts burning, kind of like bright white in his hand, and black flames just burst out, Vegeta style, out of his hand. And you gotta do a DC 13 dexterity save.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
Well, you're in luck because Kriv's dexterity is great. 12?
Oh! DC 13.
Oh!
The -1.
-1.
It just barely breaks through. I dodge most
Alright,
of
let-
it, but still get burnt.
Here's the fun thing, though. It's fire damage.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay. What is that? I get what?
He has been burned before. So, yeah, half.
That's true. He has been burned before.
It-
Uh,
Damage resistance.
Good old
is
Red
what, half?
Dragonborn got that Yep. Half.
just want to make sure that I do it with the right damage. 46 at this level. Okay.
Ooh,
4d6. Respectable. So if you roll high, you could still take a good chunk.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Let me see. 4 d6.
Okay, 12.
Huh.
Okay,
Okay.
so 6 damage. Boop. Okay, wow. I'm going to zoom in to make sure people can see those health bars, although they'll be on the stream too. If you check us out on YouTube, you can find those.
And as the flames hit Kriv and kind of like basically roll off of him, and he's barely singeing or anything, Zozo will be like, "Impossible."
Anything else for your turn?
No. He'll kind of like brings back his sword. He's holding it the wrong way, like sword, like
One of those
he's holding like
assholes.
this. Yeah.
Ugh. I can see it in my head, like all squirrely and low to the ground and
Mhm.
almost goblin-like. Like I
Mhm.
can see it. That is the end of round 2, guys, which means I need to roll again. Here we go.
Where
It
we
is
going?
ooh, a crit 20. Zozo is up first, then Kriv. So you're pressing the advantage.
Well, if my shadows won't burn you, maybe they can blind you. And he's gonna yell. He's gonna yell.
Pocket sand.
He's gonna yell. Shadow darkness. And he's going to cast darkness, centered on himself, which means specifically that in a 15-foot radius sphere around himself. And you just hear Zozo kind of like snickering in the shadow, and effectively, you can't see him now. You can't see around yourself either.
Yeah.
And that was my action. But I want to say I move somewhere, but it's complicated with the table at this point.
Why?
Because Ryan can see.
Oh, I see.
Like I want to move around him, and he's gonna have to guess where Zozo is.
Yeah.
And I didn't describe it properly, but like those black flames start becoming black shadows, and they kind of like drape him and go on the ground and start rolling off like fog, and it builds up in the air and creates that thick black like cloud around them.
I want to say when that happened, almost had it been covering Roger's eyes with his hands so that Roger doesn't have to see this horrible event. But when that happened, he stopped to applaud because, wow, that's really pretty and cool.
It's good I gave you the status effect invisible. Ryan, can you still see him?
I can.
Yeah, I kind of figured. Okay,
That's-
well,
I mean, we can, role play it.
yeah, I trust Ryan.
And so Zozo will move as silently as he can. I'm gonna say he's just gonna move here for now. Just like sidestep.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of fading into that little giggle, fading into the darkness.
Oh.
Kriv, you're up.
So that means I don't get my attack of opportunity.
That's right.
Mhm.
All right. So
I mean,
Mhm.
yeah, I guess you can't. Yeah,
In the rules, you have to see.
yeah.
yeah.
Leave
So that
an opponent.
gives him the advantage to kind of move in and out of opportunity while doing all
Oof,
this.
that's good. That's smart.
So, not knowing where the hell all of this has come from, I just saw black fire pour out from like in between like his scales, and then all of a sudden started creating this black fog. I'm gonna move backwards.
That is fair.
That's a smart move.
I'm just gonna move backwards, and probably my full movement to try to like. I know that I have a longer weapon than he does, but I know he has magic, so I'll move back.
So you just
20
kicking it into reverse.
Yeah, so
like,
I'll
just
move back
kinda,
20
yeah.
feet, whatever that is. 5, 15, 20.
Okay. That is this is much more sporting than I thought it was going to be. Like, for all the jokes, I figured,
So
strategy.
Gotta be
ball.
entertaining.
Yeah, guys, you don't even know behind that little behind the scenes talk. There has been so much trash talk about this fight that was upcoming, and
all the gifts, all the
All-
time.
At least a GIF a week.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we were at Home Depot today. I know it's a big shock. We were at Home Depot, and Xavier posting, it's like, I know I'm getting diminishing returns by now, but like, it fucking cracked me up. Like, just because little behind the scenes again, every time, like, sessions would just get canceled. Like, COVID ran wild, like Hulkamania through our house. Like, the schedules would get mixed up, tech problems, and now it's like we finally do it. So it's like every time we get ready to do, it's like, oh, you're going down, like, and then it's like hard to get hyped up after a while. Guys, into round 4. Let's see how you roll. Oh my goodness! Kriv with a 6, Zozo with a 5. It's Kriv, then Zozo.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Fuck. You still are a cloud of darkness.
It's true. That's always been true of Zozo, though. Really.
That's true.
Hey, thank you for noticing.
So I have a question, Jason. With detect magic, is that something that I could use and zero in on Zozo? Or would
I'll tell you
that
what.
magical cloud kind of make everything muddy where it wouldn't be any use? Do I have an inkling as to which one it would be?
So, okay. I would do this for you. I think the higher the roll, the higher the Arcana roll, I think like it would be hot or colder, right? So
Okay.
you know the cloud is magic. It's like, well, duh. But
Mhm.
like, let's say you roll a 10 and it's like, well, you got it into these 4 squares. 15. It's like, yeah, you know what I mean? Like it's like radar almost.
Okay.
So
That's a
if you'd like
concentration
to
too.
do that.
Fuck. Okay. Never mind. Can't do that. Damn it. Damn. There's nothing much that I can do except just go in there and swing wildly.
Do you have a grenade or anything? Like,
Well, funny you should say that.
oh shit.
You have that potion? The
I
thing we don't know what it does?
I
Maybe
don't.
it's a bomb.
I don't, but
What if it buffs him?
yeah. Just throw
It just gets bigger.
a strengthening splash potion. So as I'm back here,
Sure.
I have something that I have not used at all, and I didn't know when I would ever be able to use this. It's something that does not see the light of day very often, but I think it's very fitting in this situation. I'm gonna reach at like the bottom side behind the bottom side of like my backpack and grab something, and then I'm going to just kind of fling my arm around and chuck it into the near the middle of the circle, and it's a net.
Yeah.
Oh! That's
Awesome.
genius. Okay, let's do some
Awesome.
measurements. How big is net?
I have no clue.
You know what? That's fine. Well, I don't think. Okay.
Let me Google net.
I think it's been
I'm-
years since
So
someone's
it never
cast
really
net.
gets any play. Like it's just kind of one of those things. It's like nobody's gonna use a net.
That is
And
genius.
dude, that's yeah. Go for that. Holy shit, that's great. Okay, net.
largest mock
Range
creature.
5-15. Oh. So disadvantage at 15. Up to 15.
Okay, so I may have to move a little bit closer,
Mhm.
but I'd
So like
move,
edge toward the darkness.
Yeah, I'd move right on the edge of it and then just kind of throw it towards the middle.
Okay. I'm trying to look up net to see like how big.
Yeah, it says the range is a thrown weapon, range 5-15, so like no disadvantage at 5, disadvantage of up to 15.
Okay.
Can't throw past 15. But 15 is the radius for the thing, so you'd hit the center with disadvantage.
So I'll tell you what. I think it's only fair. So it's a thrown attack, right?
Yeah.
It's a ranged. Okay. I think it's only fair that you roll with disadvantage.
Okay.
But if you pull this off,
It's cool.
you're a rock star, right? Like, ooh, 7. That's not. So Zozo's gonna watch a net fly into, like, it'll probably be next to him, right? Like it's like a space, like, like.
So Zozo's gonna grin and say, "Oh, now you got me."
Can I get? Okay, let's deceive, right?
Yes,
like,
please.
Yeah, I mean, is
Come on.
Clover listening?
Oh yeah, she. I'm like, ooh.
Let's get a deception check.
Clover's gonna be ringside. He's lying.
So I guess if it beats your passive insight,
Yeah.
whatever your insight is, plus 10. Like whatever,
I don't know. Yeah, I don't remember the lying rules.
Well, I'm making it up. I don't
That would
care.
be
Yeah,
passive
yeah, I think that's
insight
what
would
it
be
is.
14.
Okay. So you have a plus 5 to your deception, I believe, as Zozo.
Something like that.
Oh, this is interesting.
Ooh.
Yep. Let's go.
So you got to roll a 10 or higher, 11 or higher.
Roll normal.
Fuck,
Oh,
that's a
it was
21.
It's all-
And something.
This has
I mean,
been
he's
all
gonna-
Zozo so far. This is wow.
He's gonna learn soon enough that that's not true.
This is
And-
the power of the stash.
I think Clover's on the sidelines,
It might
like
be.
ping, like something goes ding. Cousin, that sounds wrong. Is that wrong? I can't see, but that's something. And just kind of rubbing her ear like itches.
You okay?
It makes my ear itch. This is a weird fight.
Yeah. Sure.
So-
That'd be great if we could see the fight.
So here's what I'm going to do. Because that deception was successful, I'm going to give Zozo advantage on his next attack. I think that's only fair.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, and Kriv's
Because there might be like a
to
little
kind
like
of play
like-
with that. Kriv's gonna kind of raise his spear into like a very like an active stance, his pike into an active stance, and just take like 2 big steps into this. So he's gonna now be inside the darkness.
Oh no. Okay. Well,
Come inside my darkness.
You attack the
well, guys, it is round 5. Here we go. Zozo. Oh wait, hold on. Sorry.
No, it's
Nope. Zozo's up first. 15 to 11.
All right. Zozo will start kind of like running circles around Kriv. Oh no! Better than that. He's gonna run past him and do the like drive-by swing, like samurai, like swink.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
And with advantage, he gets his sneak attack too if he hits.
Oh
no. Oh no.
It's not a lot of damage.
well.
So
don't
1,
have a lot of
2,
health at
3,
this point,
4.
so-
I'm gonna go here.
Outside the darkness.
Or maybe, but I mean, the darkness moves with me because I am.
You are
it's
the darkness.
Concentrated on me. I am the darkness. Yes. So it'll move with me, but I'm keeping Kriv inside of it.
Ooh, baby. Okay. With advantage.
I don't think I have darkness right, so I'll leave that.
I'll get you.
in
I'll
your
get
hands.
you. Yeah, I got you.
Inventory. Rapier, katana. Attack with advantage.
25.
Almost a crit.
And to do that, then normal.
Whoa, max damage for the sneak attack is 6.
So 6 plus my dex 3, so that's 9 plus 1 because of my improved pact weapon. That's 10 plus 6,
Jesus.
16.
So 16 damage in total. God, okay.
I'm sorry, Ryan. You made me do this.
Oh no. That brings Kriv down to 3 hit points. Still in the darkness. What's it's Kriv's turn. What's the play?
Oh. I'm split.
Not yet. You're still got
Almost.
3 hit points.
No,
Yeah.
no, my decision is split. Do I call a ceasefire? But also at the same time, I haven't even got a hit on Zozo. That
It's a bad look.
well, not only would it be a
Nobody
bad
saw
look,
anything.
but it's like how much of a confidence boost would it be for this weasel?
That's a fair question.
Okay, I need to consult 20. Okay.
11.
All
What's
right.
11 tell us?
He's going for one more.
Okay.
So,
Ladies and gentlemen, it all comes down to this. Yeah.
well, I still don't know where he is either.
That's a problem, yeah. Now, you can leave the darkness and try from outside. You can stay in the darkness. Either way, you're getting disadvantage. Is the darkness concentration?
It is.
So if you did hit him, there's a chance he could drop that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's a big decision.
Okay. All right. Well, I just got attacked from the back. So he's gonna move to the right. So
Here's
move
a
to his front.
Question that might solve a lot of this. Does Kriv still have his super hearing?
Oh shit! I forgot about that.
Oh my god, you're right.
Could he pinpoint me? Still
Can you
attack with disadvantage,
daredevil
but
this shit?
pinpoint.
Hold on. Okay.
Do over.
You know what? Shit. Hold on. Okay.
Fuck.
I mean, there's a bit of a penalty because Ryan didn't even remember this, but you're right. God, Xavier. So here's what we're gonna do. Man, you know what I'm gonna get? I'm gonna get like a wolf. I'm just gonna give you heightened senses, right?
Okay.
So here's what we'll do. I want you to roll a perception check with advantage. If it's a 15 or higher, you're gonna get advantage on an attack.
Ooh.
Okay. Okay.
15! Woo!
Oh.
Holy
okay.
shit.
This is earned.
Okay. I think I'm gonna do something before I do the attack. So, getting hit from the back, he's gonna take a couple steps forward, and then turn around, and he's gonna again conjure a slightly brighter ball at this point in his hand, and he's going to just like smack his chest as like a kind of like the war, almost like when you're beating the shield. It's kind of like
You're hulking up.
Yeah, he's gonna smack his hand against his chest, and that is going to be a lay on hands for 20. So he's at 23.
Ooh.
So I do have to bring something up.
Okay.
You had a concentration spell on you, Shield of Faith.
Yeah.
You got to roll to see if you keep that.
That is true. What is the concentration?
I
It's,
believe Constitution check. Let's save.
10, DC 10, or half the damage if it's 21 or higher, I believe.
Yeah, and it wasn't 21. It was thankfully
The
only 16.
Ability check.
So it's a Constitution saving throw.
Yeah, it's a saving throw.
Okay. Forward normal. New.
Oh my god.
So that's
Okay, hey,
dropped.
so we're dropping. Yeah, we're dropping Shield of Faith. Sorry, I had to.
No,
I wanna keep it fair.
absolutely. I already thought that was gone. So, so Shield of Faith is dropped, but he's also healed 20. So he's
Okay.
almost at full health. And to kind of signify him understanding where Zozo is in this, he's gonna close his eyes for a second and just kind of breathe, and then sharply open up his eyes, and that will be the end of his turn.
So I imagine, like I imagine, like as he's running by, you hear that like wet, like pat 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 of like footsteps in the muddy like,
Mm-hmm.
or a
And then it
giggle.
zeroes in.
I mean,
you
I
can,
almost
hear his breath.
God, this is so fucking cool, guys. Good job.
Pat on the back, Xavier. Pat on the back.
Here we go. Round 6. Oh,
Oh,
8
what-
to
who?
2. Woo, Zozo.
Oh, okay.
Then Kriv.
Okay, so you focus in on Zozo's like sounds. You hear like the shifts in his leathers and his feet, kind of like his claws, like grasping the dirt, and then you like immediately hear him start like running again towards you.
Okay.
Can I reach you? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, basically.
Cinematically, yeah, you're fine.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and
You're fine.
he stops. Basically, you'll know that he stops like right next to you when he swings.
Okay.
You'll get advantage anyway.
Well-
And I swing.
I have a question, though. With that, since I now know where he is, since he's entering,
Oh,
and
no.
I have Sentinel.
Oh, yeah. That you'd get
Yeah.
advantage against that. You have an opportunity attack.
Yeah, its rules as written. You decide. Yeah, it says if you can't see it, can't. But because of it's basically got almost blind sense, right? right
Yeah, it's almost
Yeah.
like tremor sense or something almost. Like
take it.
I'm gonna say go just
Okay.
because like you made the check.
Now, I have a follow-up question. Do I
Can
only
I kill
get
him?
advantage on one attack? And if I can I not use it for this one?
Roll a d20 for me.
Okay.
If it's an 11 or higher, you get it twice. Oh fuck, that's a 14. Okay, so I would put it like, okay, you've centered yourself. You realize it's like I can hear his little pit pats. Like so, you're focusing it. So like he's running towards you, so he's making more noise. So I would even kind of, it's like, okay, he's gonna stop where he stops.
Mhm.
So you get the you get the hey, pokey poke, get away from me, but you also know he's right there. So I think when it's your
Yeah.
turn still.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
That's
I'm
how
gonna
I would
do
reason it.
The attack for that.
Oh, 18.
Yeah, that's a hit.
Okay. I'm gonna roll damage.
Pop them all. Pop it.
About damn time. It's been something.
10 damage. Holy shit.
I'm gonna roll Constitution saving throw.
Now, also, if you got hit by one of my opportunity attacks, your speed becomes 0 for the rest of the turn.
Okay, that's
where
fair.
you took damage. So you're 10 feet away from me.
That's also fair. So I cannot attack.
Oof. So, for those of you out there, that was a crit on your con saving throw. You're fine. You still got the darkness.
The darkness.
Darkness is.
But then
always
he
a friend.
stopped. So I guess technically it's still my turn then.
Yeah,
But I
Yes.
cannot reach you.
yeah. Your speed's still 0, but yeah, you still have an action.
He's gonna go. You'll hear him like wince in pain, like "Gah, gah." And playing chess here.
This is. Can I say this? This is the best one-on-one fight in D&D I've ever seen. Can I just tell you? I've been in the game for a while, guys, and let me tell you.
I didn't want
know
it
how
to be
these
one of
can
those
turn.
things where we're like standing
Yeah.
5 feet away from each other and just like, and
Yeah. No,
just
this
playing
is not
calm
Rock'em
right
Sock'em Robots.
Yeah.
Like, this is really good.
I did not expect the darkness thing. Not at all.
No one expects the darkness.
Yeah, there you go. That's good.
Okay, you're gonna him whisper to himself almost. I didn't want to have to do this. And he'll start kind of like, you'll hear like gagging sounds, like gurgling. And then like bubbling liquid sounds. And then you'll get sprayed in the darkness with a line of acid breath.
Mm-hmm.
But you can also hear him kind of like whelp, as if it was very painful to do.
Okay.
This is a dexterity save, I believe.
My strong suit.
I believe so.
Yeah, this.
Yep.
So it's gonna be DC 11, not too hard.
Oh
well,
shit.
that's
Okay.
still hard for Kriv.
It's still a -1, whatever you roll. So you still got to roll.
Oh.
A 12! Oh my god!
11.
12
even.
-1, 11 just beats the DC.
Great. So that'll be half damage.
Okay.
Yeah,
so it's
no
2d6
resistance against acid.
acid. Normal damage.
That's 5, so 2
2 big damage.
I like to think he moves to
Okay.
the side and it hits the side of him where the scales are already fused and damaged.
Dick.
I don't know if anything else anything else happens, Jason. Just because we had this little chat thing the other day. I don't know if it does anything to Zozo for beyond that.
I want you to roll a con saving throw for me, please.
Yes. Oh, sorry. There it is.
Oh.
Okay, that's a 7.
7.
1, you're going to be in a lot of pain. 2, we're going to get into later.
Okay.
Yeah.
What
Kriv,
is happening?
back half of round 6, you have the advantage.
Okay. So
It's been a roller coaster.
Yeah.
I pictured this kind of stab that he took, this like first level opportunity attack, was just strictly, going back to the edgy samurai ninja thing, right? It's where he's sitting there and he just opened his eyes. You came running in, and all he did was just one quick thrust out. He didn't move it, just a quick thrust, like got your shoulder, and then while it's still there, you spit with acid. So he takes it out and then does one quick like spin where it goes from like the top right down to the bottom left and then back over and like a center thrust straight forward.
Point of order, just real quick. Mandy, Ryan, you are more than welcome to chime in. In situations like this, you do not have to be muted. Your commentary, your oohs, ahs, giggles, I love
We
it.
are absolutely enjoying the show. This is
You
wonderful.
Just don't want you to have to feel like you have to be muted. You're active participants. You're in the group. You're watching. Like
What I just typed in, Roger is clearly very worried, and he's trying to rush in to help both of them, and almost having a bit of a time holding Roger back from going in to break it up. Yeah.
Clover's just like, can't see anything anyway.
I know Roger's very upset. Please help. Please help me hold him back.
Oh, gets you apples later, Roger. Sit.
Good
So-
goat.
pike attack with advantage.
Let's hope I get something. An 18.
18 again.
Okay.
Boy.
So, because he's had heightened senses,
Oh, God.
just before impact, the tip of this pike is going to start to glow green, or a divine smite added on top.
Oh, so we've taken the gloves off.
Oh yeah,
Taken off when he healed himself.
yeah.
That's fair. Although his luck was bad enough leading up to that, it's like you
Fair,
had 4
that's fair.
straight rounds of kicking ass. So like,
Yeah. So that's gonna be 2d8 radiant damage, because it's just at the first
Damn.
level, right?
Man, I've been out of spells for so long.
Yeah.
So this is the last spell that I can cast. So the 2d8 to add on.
holy
It's gonna be
shit,
15.
15!
Oh my God. He
And
rope
then
roped
the
you.
pike.
And then
Oh,
the pike
shit.
damage at normal.
Where's my
7, 9. Jesus
Oh God.
where's my
Hammer, don't hurt him.
Oh,
Oh,
24 damage.
jeez.
That will knock Zozo out.
Oh,
Impossible.
and I know. So Zozo's not gonna hear this, right? But as he makes contact, Kriv's gonna say, "There's a difference between protecting the weak and and encouraging the weak." So I can say that again.
I'll let it.
There's a difference
I'll let
between
it- yeah.
protecting the weak and encouraging the weak. Like as he makes contact and as he starts to fall over.
And like when you say that, like can I
Oh yeah.
can I give you one more?
Please.
Like Zozo falls and the darkness dissipates around them, and what the rest of the group sees is a triumphant Kriv saying that line to Zozo's
Ooh.
body on the ground.
Oh.
okay. Medicine time. Let's go.
Yeah.
And Clover's like, good job, guys. Good job.
So, real quick, for everyone else, it was Kriv and Zozo stood there. They came running at each other, exchanged like 2 blows, cloud of darkness.
Darkness.
Zozo's on the ground, Kriv standing.
more or less.
I imagine they heard stuff like probably a lot of
Trash talking.
you know what I mean? Yeah.
The
God,
occasional spell named.
hats off,
You're amazing.
gentlemen.
That was fun.
Good
That was fun.
job. Holy shit.
And now I can say I'm a warlock
There you
rogue
go.
in the intros.
Yay!
There you go. Nice.
For no reason, I set this limit on myself.
I put a limit on myself too. I'm like,
No, keep it. You keep it.
Yeah.
Omo bandages you and talks very positively about how you're going to get up and get better in no time. And the bandages are actually super horrible, but the you actually regain that much.
3 hit points.
3 hit points. Which is more than
basically it's like here's a cold glass of water on your face, basically.
Yeah.
0. There you go, buddy. Hey, you did a great job. You're not great enough, but great. It was a good fight.
Yeah, Zozo kind of puts his hand up to you, like stop talking.
Oh, high five. Yeah.
You-
Yeah.
He'll roll over to his side. Damn it! And then he'll do the anime.
You should be proud.
I
He
know,
was a
spit
really
blood.
good fighter.
oh,
Here, do you want
And
do you
then,
want do you want Roger to help you out? He's a good helper.
oh, Roger, kisses time.
Shut up. Everybody, shut up.
Yeah. Hey, everybody, be quiet.
So
What?
He said be quiet.
Kriv has something to say, but like everyone else could probably tell that he has something to say, but Kriv's not going to say it at this point because he knows the way that Zozo is. So he's not going to help him up. He's not going to do anything else. He's just going to now start to use that pike as a walking stick and like panting and everything else. Use that to walk over to the side and then like sit down under one of the trees.
God damn. Okay. Pause. So, the good news here is that was 10 times the fight that I thought that was going to be. Holy shit. Hats off to you. Seriously. That did eat up half of our session. So, what. Like, just, okay. Meta-wise, yeah, that was great. But, like, continuity story-wise, that's so good. It's so good. Like, Zozo pulls ahead early on. That,
Yeah.
It was a sport. It was a sport.
You
It
use
was.
it sports.
It was so much better than I ever thought it would.
Yeah.
And
The fact
Xavier-
that you held on with like 3 hit points, I think.
Oh, yeah.
That was great.
Xavier, can I give you inspiration for being a good sport and reminding Ryan that he had superhero?
That was the turn of it.
That was good.
That was.
the
I'll
turn of
take it. Thank you kindly.
So
And for everyone listening at this point or and watching at this point, please know that this is something that I think we stated this last time, right? There's no animosity between Xavier and I.
You
We're perfectly
would have
fine.
heard us negotiate for rules a lot harder if there was.
I don't think you get people trying to help each other attack each other if you get the days of there being animosity between cast members and things like this are quite over. Like, I'm in my 40s now. I'm not doing that shit.
Susan's my arch enemy. I've only got room for one.
That's why you can't be on a group together. We know
makes
that.
sense.
Like, I had 2 Ryans on a group to avoid the Susan conflict. Like, jeez. I just want to bask in the afterglow of this. Hold on.
Well, sorry for Mandy and Ryan.
I mean,
H.
I got to watch this. That was
Yeah, that was really cool.
That was like,
When we,
I'm glad.
that's the other thing. Like, when we sit down, what I want to do is I was going to do a whole thing with Mandy and Ryan while this is going on, like towards the end of it, because there's a whole thing with the lamp, a whole thing.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh,
you
yeah,
guys
yeah.
were licking things. Like, I have a lick counter on this side that I've been.
Don't bite it. Don't bite it.
oh, but it feels so good. It's minty.
When it gets edited on the visual, we just need a little counter with just a little Yoshi head.
Counter.
Because every time that
Flip.
Mandy does it, it's just a little.
That's good.
What I'll do is I'll just jump in After Effects, add a little Yoshi tongue to Mandy's face. And
Yes.
just yep.
I accept this.
You best believe for this fight, I'm going full like MMA sports breakdown with you guys. Like I am going nuts on this. Like I can't wait. Like I actually have time to do some editing stuff. So like, oh, go ahead. Sorry.
I just feel like we didn't get too excited, Ryan and I. Like there's probably moments where we should have been like, oh, but like,
yeah.
No,
I guess
like,
we're both very.
You want me to,
because you guys were sitting there.
Anything, like I know
No!
almost
Like-
everything that was going through my head was like, oh fuck, what do I do now?
I think it's better.
I was expecting it
Go
to
ahead, Ryan.
start like an old wrestling, like kind of like promo with each of you like being just talking straight to the camera on the screen for a second there. Like I was envisioning that earlier on.
So what I might do as the lead up to this episode, like I might do something like that with each of you, like it's like, oh, this airing this Saturday. What does Ryan have to say? What you know what I mean? Like dumb, like real, like go nuts for because this will not disappoint. You know what I mean? Like this is that good to me. So
cool.
God,
I think
I'm
that's
so
one of the
happy.
other things that I was afraid of and why I didn't want to hype it up is because I was afraid that it was just going to turn into one of those things where it's like, okay, well, one hit and down, or it was just going to be, just like a pop, 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 done.
Mm-hmm.
Again, like that's when we were gonna switch over. When we switched over to Cortex, that's the kind of shit we thought about. Is like those one-on-one fights, and you guys made it work in 5. It fucking hats off.
Yeah.
Because this system is not meant to have one-on-one fights.
Mm-hmm.
No.
So it is just after this fight. Zozo's down, Kriv's standing tall. The rain is coming down. There's kind of a like a distant lightning strike, a little bit of thunder, but it's mostly just rain. Let me ask before we do anything else. What is like? How long of a silence is there? What's the general vibe like after you basically like you had your one-liner, and then Zozo's down? Do you walk away? Do you what is like everybody on the sidelines? What are they doing? What's Roger think?
So Kriv, starting off, like as soon as this happens, like he's gonna give a glance down to Zozo. He says the one-liner. He makes sure that he's not dead, right? And then as soon as he gets the visual cue that, okay, well, he's still alive, he's just unconscious, he's just gonna use his pike as a walking stick and just kind of limp off to the side, put his back into the tree, and then just kind of slide down and start to collect himself.
On the other hand, after Olmo gave a healing word to Zozo, and Zozo was like coughing blood, kind of like shoving them away, like, shut up, get away from me. And he'll, by himself, like he doesn't want the help, and he'll, like with his forearms, brace himself and slowly get back up on his feet. His whole body is aching. He got stabbed. It's still, I mean, he's got magically healed, but it still hurts, And
on the inside and the outside?
Oh yeah, and through the back probably too. And yeah, in utter silence, he'll go to like somewhere like 20 feet, 30 feet away from the group, like finds his own tree to lean against and to collect himself as well, but like his back to the party. That's
a really interesting point. Like we've mentioned it before in the show, but getting healed, like through a lay on hands or whatever, it seals up the wound and stuff. There usually is a scar, but it isn't a spell to make you feel good. Mm-hmm. It's just like, hey, this will keep you alive. Everything's fine. It is not a spa day. So like, that's a good, like, it's a good reminder every once in a while. It's like, it still hurts, but shit, like it's, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and we were pretty well too. So it wasn't even like it was one-sided. So I think both of us just kind of collecting and just kind of dealing with the pain at this point.
Yeah. And Zozo's got a thing going on inside too that he's probably struggling with at the moment, physically, not just emotionally.
Got some heartburn there. Is that
A little heartburn. Yeah, gonna need some Tums.
So what about what about Clover? What about Olmo?
Well, Clover, she had spent the entire fight basically. You know those people who watch movies and then they constantly make. What are they doing? What's going on? Olmo, I don't get it. She's like that. So she did the whole time. It's like they couldn't see anything and just. Olmo, where'd they go? What is that? What is the darkness made out of? Is it? Can I touch it? Is it like licorice cotton candy? Because that'd be great. I want some cotton candy.
I wish. Yeah.
Yeah.
There is a term for people like that. They're called lonely. I talk a tiny bit during movies. I won't, but that, like, unless it's a special Dragon Con shit fest, like, don't do that.
Yeah.
Like, you're allowed to talk during the Dragon Con movie because it is garbage. Anywho, Olmo.
Olmo was doing his best to keep up with the answers that he thought he knew, or making up best guesses when Clover would ask them, and otherwise was alternately, if you remember, trying to shield Roger's eyes so he didn't have to see this, and keep Roger from charging in and being too protective of both of you. And honestly, you two should be ashamed of yourself for putting him through that. He's going to be he's a hurt goat now, and I imagine that right now he's now that everybody is kind of recovering a little bit. There's a little bit of like telling Roger that it's okay, they're going to be fine. What do you think, cousin? We tell Roger it's going to be fine, right? They're probably done with the with what sounded a lot like fighting, and they certainly look hurt enough. So. It was probably a very good fight that we couldn't see at all. That's what I think.
Yeah, I think they're fine, except Zozo got really stabbed, and I don't think that's great.
No.
Yeah, so is he going to die?
Well, no, but he might have if he got stabbed more. But it looks like the stabbing stopped at just the right time for not dead.
Oh, that's good. Yeah.
Yeah,
it's not fun getting stabbed. I used to get stabbed all the time.
I remember. It was so rough.
Yeah.
Did I tell you I got stabbed a few times before?
Why?
Yeah. Well, when you're out with the band that goes touring a lot, sometimes people get rowdy, and sometimes when you're the guy that has to get in the way of the band and say, "Whoa, guys, don't hit the band," sometimes enthusiastic people stab you. Like maybe somebody was like, "Hey, what's the person I'm dating doing with the band like that instead of being here with me?" And I don't even want to get into it more than that.
Okay, music is violent. Got it. Okay, I'll remember that.
I mean, music is everything. Music is awesome. Like music can. Oh man, I miss hanging out with the band.
Violence is everything. Got it.
What?
Okay.
Can I get a shirt that says "Violence is everything"?
With like Clover's smiling face.
Yeah.
I mean, coming soon in the DNR shirt store.
And we got to have.
It's been a while.
Holding like a flower. Or something.
Yeah. I would get
Violence
that shirt.
is everything.
The whole like character portrait with the flower.
Violence is everything.
Violence is everything.
That's right.
And it's live on the store now.
No.
So,
shit, I'll get on it.
You wake up tomorrow. What is this note saying? Violence is everything. What happened even?
you can either do the shirt or mute me and just like record over it like 2 months from now.
We already gave you the audio. So I imagine like while they're talking, Olmo would have set his bag down, and he kind of looks at it, and he like notices something, and he looks over and he opens it up, and this bright light shines into the sky, and he goes, "Oh yeah, okay, later." And he closes it again, and the light is no longer shining bright up into the sky. That lamp.
I'm going to give you guys a choice. We could do one of two things. We can either
Number one.
Play out the rest of we could play out the rest of the day, and we can kind of check in with everybody. Just make sure that there isn't anything we're forgetting, or we can skip forward to the next morning where your convoy is going to be taking off.
I have like just a line or two with Kriv. Like after some time passes, I assume we're not just like wrapping up now and leaving, but like
No.
before the day ends or before we reconvene, like Zozo would have a word with Kriv. And arms crossed, not looking directly at Kriv. Like, all right, great fight. You're strong, Kriv. You're the leader again. But I got what I wanted, and you need me now. And when this is all over, I'm not part of this traveling band of entertainers. I'm on my way again. But as long as we're doing this, I'll follow your lead.
So Kriv just kind of nods his head a little bit, just kind of slowly as he's talking through all of this. He stands up and he extends his hand out for one of the big handshakes. You almost had me. If it wasn't because of one quick heal that I had, the fight would have been yours.
I know.
So good.
He shakes your hand.
Okay. And then he'll, like, as that's happening, right? You're giving the big handshake. He'll take his other hand and just kind of like pat your shoulder. And I thank you for staying. We are going to need someone with your talent.
And yours. He looks at the other two in the group.
I'm not so certain about theirs.
We gotta, that you said, we gotta protect the weak.
And in the meantime, over there, Omo is saying to Clover, so I heard that Zozo was asking his little Arutha, our waifu, to say that he was very strong and did a good job and deserves all the credit in the world. And honestly, I love that he has that.
Oh, I like that too. Especially, I like when he pulls out the thing because the thing has got these big pillows.
Yeah, they're huge.
Can I get pillows like that?
Sure, why not? I bet they sell pillows like crazy here. Yeah.
Can we go look for some? I think of all the naps I could have if I had some chest pillows.
Anywhere you were. Yeah, like napping.
Be great for your back. Definitely great for your back.
So Kriv hears all of this. Like, it doesn't matter how far you are away from the group. Like, with the extra hearing, he's going to hear all of this. And so, like, Kriv and Zozo are going to have their little moment, and then they kind of look over. The camera zooms through them and shows this, and then pulls right back, and you just see Kriv's head just sink. Hello.
Omo.
Hello.
Can I get a flat D20 from you? No modifiers, no nothing fancy.
Nothing could make me happier. Let's do this. Here you go. That one, right there.
A 6? You sure? That's the one?
Well, I mean, I was trying to roll you a 7, so honestly, plus or minus 1 is pretty good.
Okay. So your backpack is going to start to shake.
Whoa.
Like just kind of like tremble, like tremor. Yeah.
Hold on, let me move this right over here. Oh, that feels great. oh, that spot was sore. Which one of you has a sore back? You have to try this.
Ooh, and then
what is in your backpack?
I don't know, but it feels awesome.
Open it up now.
Okay. Wow. Oh, whoa. Oh, it's
just a blinding light, just kind of a at this point, it's not just omnidirectional. It is shooting up into the sky. I'm going to give 3 people out there a a visual. If anyone watched SummerSlam 1994, it was The Undertaker versus The Undertaker. Leslie Nielsen was looking for So a guy named Paul Bearer had this magical urn, and there was a spotlight that shot out of it. So all three people who remember that, thank you. Write in, let me know. But the only thing everybody else has to know is it's like the bat signal. Think about that. Like it's just a boom. It's just much more. So okay, more of a Batman crowd. Okay, cool.
Okay. Here you go, Kriv. It's right here. Look at this.
You fucker!
Oh, what? Oh, sorry.
Put his hand out. Look away. Oh. What?
Do you think it still tastes like mint?
Oh, it probably does. Hold on, let me get it. And he reaches in. And he goes, ow. Ow. Okay, here we go. Whoa.
Lick.
There is a thick, like a deep blue smoke that is going to start to pour out of this thing.
I love that album.
And it's kind of, it looks like the smoke has a weight to it because it's going to start to kind of like pull at your feet and kind of swirl around Olmo.
Mm-hmm.
And then it is going to very suddenly kind of pull together and start to take shape. And the trail of smoke is going to stay, but the top portion, there's this big, beefy, bald gentleman. And the entire thing is wrapped around Olmo, like it's anchored to him. But off to the side, they're like a big entrance, right? Like kind of sliding into the room type of thing. Just big and kind of boisterous. And there is this thundering voice that comes with, actually, you know what? Ooh, let me see. Hold on. Let's try this.
Yes, do it.
I am the great Cosmentor!
Yes!
Ruler of the ninth plane, possessor of the power cosmic!
Holy shit.
Whoa, you're awesome.
I know!
So Kriv looks at Zozo and goes, what the hell is going? Is this your fault?
Yeah, Zozo looks back at you like stunned, like he is odd. Like he
That guy's odd. That's a weird guy. So there is an almost uncomfortable silence where Cosmentor doesn't look at any of you. It's more just like just very much. It's like, okay, I'll allow you to bask in my presence for a few moments.
Almost plots the entrance. Absolutely.
You have summoned me from the lamp, and thus you will receive a series of wishes, each more grandiose and impressive than the last. Please, Master, make your first wish.
Okay, whoa, hey, cousin, what should I wish for?
No.
Oh, you should get a candy, one that tastes like grape, just one.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, wait. And she counts. Okay, me, you, Roger, Zozo, Kriv, and Blue Buddy. Six candies.
You guys want candies?
What is?
I'll take it if they don't want it.
We would wish for a delicious grape candy for each of us. You can get one for yourself if you want one. Yeah. Delicious sweet treats.
This is the final wording of your wish, Master?
Oh, did I wish it wrong? Oh no.
Sounded good to me.
There are no wrong wishes.
Oh, okay. Wow. You say it like that, it feels like, wow. Yes, I wish for each of us to... What?
What? No.
No?
Okay.
What?
Let's.
Do you think Roger's allergic to grape candies?
No, I've always given to him. His tongue
Okay.
turns blue. It's cool.
Oh, good. Oh, I like that.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, it's really great.
Zozo taps on Kriv's back and goes like, "Yeah, this one's yours, leader."
Damn, this couldn't have happened right afterwards.
Wait, okay.
So Kriv's gonna like walk over there and almost try to get in between them if he can.
What, Almo and Cosmentor?
Yes. I'm like, hold on. Can I, Cosmentor? Can I speak to him for a minute, please?
Well, that was really polite, so I don't see why not. Yeah. Cosmentor, this is my friend Kriv. He just wants to talk to you for a minute, and we'll try and make sure that we think of the very clever, important wording for how to ask for grape candy for everybody. Yeah.
It is excellent to meet you, Kriv. I look forward to giving you candies.
Oh boy, okay. Okay.
Candies! So happy.
Gosh, that's good.
Okay. And then like turns and looks at Olmo. Can I speak to you over here?
Me?
Yes, right over here, by this tree. And then he turns over to Clover and you two.
But I want to talk to
no.
Menti.
No, over here.
Menti?
But I wanted to talk about my kid.
No. Nope.
Okay. She'll follow, scuffing her shoe, or no, she wears shoes, scuffing her giant shoes of dragon shoes.
Dragon shoe. Yeah.
Look forward to that in the new book, Shoes of Dragon Shoes.
Shoes of dragon shoes.
I was like, their feet would be big. Oh well, somebody else's problem.
Fuck you, cobblers.
Right?
So Kriv takes both of you over to like a tree, another landmark. And Cosmentor can probably hear this.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck have you done?
We have a new friend.
Yeah, no, remember? Because we took the lamp into town, and then we were told to lick it,
Okay.
and that's what we were doing, and then
It tastes like mint.
it did. It was awesome. It was very sparkly, like it was like right there on your tongue. It felt kind of cool, and it tasted delicious. And after we did that a while, Cosmentor showed up. You remember? You were there when we found out about that.
Do you think his smoke tastes like mint? Do you think he'd let me taste it?
You could ask.
Oh.
She turns around. And
He kind of like faces 90 degrees and like puts his hand, like his fingers on his temple and just starts rubbing it and kind of like paces back and forth. And while he's doing all that, it's just like, oh my God, they are licking magical objects that they don't know.
You were right there when we were told how to do it. Why didn't you say not to then?
Because it's common sense.
It's really cool. You look at the cool blue line lights up and it's sparkly. Like, why would you not do that? It's so cool.
Mama
and now
would
we
always
have
tell. Yeah, she would tell me what not to lick, not what I can lick.
Exactly.
And nobody said you can't lick this. And
Do you
it
know
tasted
anything
good.
about this Cosmentor?
Yes.
He kind of like does a big point.
He's our new friend. He wants to give us a series of grandy wishes, and he will give us candy. And we're not. Oh, I remember. We're not supposed to share drinks with him or food with him or something like that. There was because we were told a rule, and one of them was we're not supposed to share food with him.
Oh,
so I
then
guess
maybe 5 candy.
Well, yeah, maybe we have to get our own candy separate from his candy and let him know he can get his own candy as part of the wish if he wants to.
Okay, that's a good idea. Yeah. Okay, I like that.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, what if the first wish is to understand all the rules?
That's too much effort.
Yeah, you're right.
It sounds like studying.
No, candy. Yeah. Well, no, it's not candy. It's like given a cheat sheet and just putting it in your brain right away without having to do all the studying.
How can I get you to understand this a little bit more?
Ding.
Yeah.
What if
Oh wait, sorry. What's
you
that?
asked for that knowledge
Uh-huh.
in the form of candy? Then you eat it and you gain all the knowledge.
Oh wow. Oh, that's so cool.
Also, something
That's
to
why you're in
think
charge.
about,
And the
we
fight.
are on a mission
Yes,
and we're looking for stuff.
we are.
There are key
Okay.
objects that could help us if we know the location of those.
Okay.
But also, I'm hungry, and I could
Have some
candy.
Why
candy.
would we use wishes for something that you have in your pack?
It's not
Wow.
flavored.
I'm getting a lot of anger out of you right now, Kriv, and I'm actually kind of concerned about this. You know what? You sound kind of like Zozo right there. And
He gets this little vein that's
Yeah.
a lot.
yeah,
And I didn't think dragons could
no,
do that because we got
Neither.
scales, but man, it just goes and it's like, wow.
Yeah.
I kind of want to poke it, but then I think
No.
he would bite me.
yeah. Please, no biting. By the way.
This is fantastic.
It is, isn't
If
it?
need be, I can remove that vein from your skull.
No.
What a guy.
No.
Okay. So
Kill us
Cosmentor.
all. And then he walks away.
Oh no! No one's gonna die. Okay, so Cosmentor, do you understand what we're trying to ask for?
A lot was said.
Yeah, oh yeah, we talk a lot. Yeah, for sure. So remember how we asked if each of us could have a piece of candy?
Vividly.
Great. Oh, so cool. All right. What if eating the candy, each of us got a piece of candy, and when we ate the candy, we understood what the rule book said for the rules of how to appropriately talk and deal and do things with you, so that we don't break any of the rules.
Is this the wording of your first wish?
No, I am asking you what the wording for that wish should be to get the thing I want. Yeah. Foolproof. Does that sound right, cousin?
That sounds good to me.
Okay. Yeah.
That actually breaks Rule 602.
Oh man.
Aww.
Oh, I'm sorry, God.
But you'll know that
Yeah.
when you eat the candy.
Okay, so I make that wish then.
Simply say the word.
Uh-huh.
I
I
wish.
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 Granted!
Ah!
So, in front of you, it's going to be this delightful floating silver tray.
Ooh.
And he's going to take the lid off of it, and there's these little kind of they almost look like very small jawbreakers
Nice.
glued together. So they look like atoms almost, but they are
Grapes.
like a dark purple, a light purple, but they smell like there is a very heavy, almost a Jolly Rancher style grape artificial scent. Not like any actual fruit, but like the what we all agree to be grape flavored.
Yeah.
And there's there's one for all of you,
Mhm.
including Roger.
Good old Roger. Roger's going to be talking by the end of this, I guarantee it.
Clover eats hers immediately.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
I hold mine and wait to see what happens.
Kriv does the same.
Roger, here we go.
No, you have to do catch and crunch.
Oh, right here.
That's how Roger likes it.
Okay, Roger will, and trained might be a strong term, but Roger will catch this and just start chomping down on it. Roger's got strong teeth and square demon eyes, so he's really zoned in on this. Like he's so crunch.
He knows eating and the rules for dealing with Cosmentor now.
That's it. That's
And cuddle.
And cuddles. And a couple of seconds is going to go by. And Roger's going to say, it sounds kind of like someone's vomiting in German backwards. So like, but he is very clearly trying to speak. And you know what? Everybody give me just a raw intelligence check. We're looking for 14 or higher.
Aha, perfect.
Oh, so we got, let's see, 6, 4, 2, and 3. That's the group I fell in love with.
Wait, mine, how come I can't get mine to roll? Hold on. Come on.
Oh, hold on. Oh, that was Ryan's first. That was okay. You're right. You're right.
Yeah, so it was a 4,
Mandy's
2, 3, and
yep. Mandy's gonna knock this out of the park.
pending.
Wait, I just
Or
have to
complete
do
the
thing.
string.
Wait, it's a new day.
No, it's the same. No, we did that.
Okay.
It's the same session.
Oh, good point.
Yes.
What was the what's the skill that Clover has?
Wait, why
It's
is
like
it
a
not
Columbo.
going?
Like a Columbo.
Okay.
Fuck it.
Click on the word intelligence.
Got it.
There you go.
I was like, quick.
Yep, there we go.
Come on.
Yay!
Excellent job. So I stand corrected. It's 4, 2, 3, 3. So none of you guys are going to know what the hell this is, but a lot of you are like, okay, I'm sorry, not a lot of you. Ulmo and Clover. Whenever you start to think about interacting with Cosmentor or the rules or something like that, stuff's going to start to like pop into your head, but it's going to be in a language you don't know. It's like gobbledygook. It's gibberish. And it sounds, it sounds demonic. It sounds like it's,
So, what just happened to Roger? Say something.
Roger, don't speak with your mouth full. Swallow first.
Yeah.
Okay, he's done.
Honestly.
Okay, that
Wait.
that was Roger, or are you doing Mandy? Doing
No. That is Roger.
Okay.
That is definitely Roger. Every once in a while, he's still got some grape candy in his mouth, so he's doing that. But every once in a while, it's like he is focusing. Like his demon little square eyes are looking right at you, and it like matter of factly, he's like.
If we get him on a stage, we are going to be so rich.
So you know how to wish for that, then?
No, we just take him there and wait for him to make these noises.
Okay, but what happened? You ate the thing.
Oh, yeah.
What happened?
Yeah, it was okay. First of all, we put it in our mouths, right? I put it in my mouth, and like instantly, like this, like there's like a flavor explosion, right? It's like like a sweetness, and you think
How do I
sweet
wish?
What?
How do I wish for something?
Oh,
How do you wish for something?
well, you just saw how we did it. It was like that.
Why is Roger speaking the devil's language?
That's awfully presumptuous. I don't know what language that is.
No, he's quite right. It's abyssal.
Oh, thank you.
Are
Thank
you-
you. That was useful.
I speak Abyssal.
What?
Maybe Infernal. Let me find my languages.
Oh, they're very different. Yeah,
I don't even. Where are my languages?
Feature? No.
Attributes tab.
Attributes.
There's like size, senses, languages.
It says Abyssal on my sheet.
Oh, you would that? Yeah, that makes a lot of sense actually. So maybe you haven't spoken it in a while, or maybe Roger's just bad at it. Maybe he's like a first year Abyssal student.
He's a goat.
Right. It's like, you meant me. You said that's fucking totally different. Like that's different. So I even think it's like, that's supposed to be Abyssal. Like you're just, you know what I mean? It's like, that's terrible.
Hey, he's a goat. Be nice.
Like just for establishing character a bit, I don't think Zozo's ever spoken Abyssal, but like he can understand it and read it probably like instinctually because of, the whole thing.
Yes. So like
His deal, his gimmick.
So maybe there's like a few minutes of like here's the thing. Abyssal is like, that tiny class that like studied Latin in high school?
Yeah.
It's like, where are you going to run into that in the outside world, right? But like,
Yeah, let me get my high school notebooks.
right.
Hold on.
But like, it's like, okay, you've probably, you've read it, or like you've seen it in your head, but like you've never heard it spoken to you.
Mm-hmm.
And you've never spoken it to anybody, but like as you hear it, it's like, oh yeah, I guess that's how that would sound. So you're gonna piece together that what Roger's doing is reciting the rules for Cosmentor in Abyssal, because that was one of the languages in the book, and Ulmo never specified what language he wanted the knowledge to be.
Well,
so it's in Abyssal.
Well, they haven't exploded yet, so down the hatch.
Wait. Savor it. You don't gotta chomp it right away. Let the flavor really settle in on your tongue. That's how you
It
get the
was
best.
really good.
Yeah, it was really good.
Minty, can I have another one?
Zozo's gonna eat his as well.
Yeah, so that's going to start seeping into your brain pan there, and obviously Zozo's going to get the most out of this.
Mm-hmm.
So Zozo's kind of got an encyclopedic knowledge of the hundreds of pages of rules for Cosmentor, and probably the worst person in the group to have that knowledge. So what's interesting here is there's so many. Cosmentor's not a bad guy. But Cosmentor technically has powers that rival the gods. Like, we're talking about crazy amounts of power. And so there were, over the centuries, safeguards put in place. And there are safeguards on top of safeguards. And some of those safeguards contradict old safeguards. And so you get this cross-thatch of information that Cosmentor technically has to obey, but it kind of makes him a prick sometimes. Like, he's not trying to be a prick. He's here to please, and he's got all this power, and he just wants to impress. But at the same time, he's working with a lot of constraints.
A bunch
So
of bad code. That's what's going on.
yes, thank you. It's like several coders were brought in over the. Okay, it's like Elon Musk fired people who didn't write tens of thousands of lines of code because he thought that's what makes a good coder. Not the straightest fucking line, but if I wrote code That's what he thought. So it's like this. Like Elon Musk ran Cosmentor. So it's the worst possible version of the thing.
Oh, so for 8 gold, we get a blue check mark. Got it.
Yes, you can be verified on Cosmentor right now.
Nice.
Everyone chalk up $8. Everyone, listeners, $8, and you can be blue. Thank you.
All of a sudden.
You gotta word that. Yeah.
And now we're blue
Watch out
dragon.
how you word it.
Yep. There you go. You're all
A little
Smurfs.
magic pin appears on your lapel.
So like Zozo's gonna massage his temples. I'm going, oh no. There's so much.
I wish we understood that in languages we already understand. Does that work?
So, okay. I will say this. Okay, hold on. Before you make another wish.
By all means.
Okay, so here's the thing. Zozo, can I get a Constitution saving throw, please?
Oh no. What have we done?
This is like an ice cream headache of information. This is like a lot of... That's an 11. That's not terrible.
Yeah.
So you're not going to like fall over in pain, but just like you were doing, it's like, oh no, oh God. Like there's like, it's just rolling over you. First of all, it's in a language you've never spoken, but you instinctively know it. And secondly, it's just like, okay. If you ever walk by a park and it says, please do not poop in the fountain, that's because someone did it at some point and they had to write a rule. So it's just rules and fucking rules. It's like reading 20 years of Magic the Gathering patches, like in a minute. It's like, oh, like it's that. So you are going to get the hard and fast, like, okay, wait a minute, with wishes, right? Mm-hmm. So wishes need fuel. Cosmentor will break something down that is even tangentially related to the wish. You can't create matter from nothing, so he will do something to take matter and change it. After you make your first wish, you get 6 more, but you only have 2 weeks to make your wishes. And then not only do you die if you don't make those wishes, because that is, one by one, everyone you love will be gifted Cosmentor as if it's being handed down generation to generation.
If we die?
And they, if you die specifically.
Okay. Oh, good.
Yes, but they only get the remaining wishes you had, and they usually get like another week tacked on.
Okay.
The good news is you can wish for almost anything.
Okay.
But again, remember something like that to make that happen. Yeah. And Cosmentor.
Is there a rule that specifies if we can specify what breaks down for fuel?
As long as it's within the wording of the wish. Otherwise, Cosmentor is under no obligation to describe that. So once you say the words, I wish, and then follow it up, when you stop speaking, boom, that's it. The first one he has to ask, is that the final wording? After that, he does not.
And does the wish have to come through Omo?
Yes.
Okay.
He has to say it. Yes.
So Elmo was about to wish for another wish about understanding the rules. Zozo's gonna like stop you, like stop, shut up, Elmo, shut up. Okay, I'm starting to understand the rules, and if that book was written in a language that I can understand, maybe I should have read it in the first place, but it's too late for that. You got 2 weeks to make 6 more wishes.
Oh, okay.
I think you deserve to have a couple of those wishes for yourself.
Okay, cool.
But I think we should save some for our endeavor.
Okay.
Yes.
Also, and then he sort of like does the rest of the exposition, but he starts with, don't rush your wishes, but you'll die if you don't make all of them.
Try for one every 2 days, I think, is pretty,
Basically, let's see what we need as we progress. Like, let's have a milestone system for the wishes.
I'm going to take it one step further.
Uh-huh.
You still have the notebook.
Yeah.
From when I, lost my hearing.
Yeah, I remember.
Why don't, before you wish anything, you write it down.
Write it down. Yeah.
And you get my signature.
Yours.
And Zozo's before you read it.
And Clover's.
And me too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
Can I read it?
Okay. Do you think Roger could sign it? Wait, Roger can't hold a pen.
He's a goat.
Yeah.
But he's speaking.
Good point.
He's a smart boy.
Just because he is speaking gibberish does not mean that he can write.
Maybe we should do that one.
No.
No.
Remember, before you wish anything, you write it down.
Write it down.
And we have to sign it.
You guys have to sign
and then
it.
you can read it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was just gonna double check with Roger real quick. Like, hey, Roger, can you understand me? Can we talk, or are you just regurgitating the rules? Hey, Roger.
There's gonna be a second. Are you saying this in Abyssal?
Oh. I'll try.
Okay. Yeah. Again, once you hear it, it's like, yeah, I mean, I'm going to fuck up some of these verbs, but like, you get it. Like, you know.
I ask where the library is.
Yeah.
Donde está biblioteca?
So give me your best Abyssal.
That's really good.
Oh my God.
Amazing.
I didn't know you were fluent. Okay. Jeez.
It's amazing.
And Roger's gonna like, how goats always have that 1,000-yard stare, because they're demons placed on Earth.
That's our guy.
No. Roger's gonna look up and his eyes are gonna focus on Zozo, and it's the creepiest fucking thing you've ever seen. Like he's like, it's like, yeah, bro, I hear you. Like that's just.
Oh hell yeah!
That's so good.
He's like a frat boy.
It's like,
Yeah.
sup? Like he even does a little like,
Oh, no.
he even does a little head nod.
There's a
That's the worst
smile
way that could've
creeps
gone.
on Zozo's face, and he's like, "Oh, but you and I will rule the world."
Too much. Too good.
But when he's not talking to you, he's reading page by page the rules. So it's like page 5, like he is doing like one by one to, go through all that.
What a good boy.
What a good boy.
Good boy.
Okay, so what I'm thinking first of all, guys, is asking if is making one for him to stay and be our best friend.
Okay.
Does that sound? That's. Oh, let me write it
Save
down.
the last one.
What?
Yeah, save that last one.
Save that for the end.
I think that would be poetic.
Okay, yeah. I'm gonna write it down in the book anyway.
I think Clover
Yes.
turns to Cos mentor and is like, "Are you gonna bunk with us? We're going on a journey. You can share. Almo has a really big sleeping bag. I like to
Huge,
sometimes
yeah.
go in because he's very warm,
Yeah.
and mine's not that big. So you can sleep with him. But I guess you could borrow my pillow.
Yeah.
Because you got blue like clouds, and that's cool. Can I eat the clouds? Is that weird?
Please do not vape Cosmentor.
Okay. That's fair, I guess.
My physical home is the lamp. Though if one of your wishes is for me to bed down with you, I can provide this service.
Whoa.
Usually this is for lonely adventurers, though.
But sleepovers
But
are
if Cosmentor does say so, Cosmentor is worth the wish.
I mean, aren't you lonely in your cup? You could just hang out with us. What if I just lick your thing? Will you just stay out?
No. No.
Only after the wish before we lick things. Like it's a formality, but it has to be. It's in the rules.
And she will just take the lamp and just look at him and go,
No.
I'm about to die here.
Clover's gonna break his mentor.
We have to be specific with you. I'm gonna like the blinders on, right?
Oh, I
Eye to
can't
eye.
see.
Look, no, you're paying attention to me. No licking things.
She would do one last lick and then put it down. Like, can't stop me.
Oh, God.
Kriv's gonna like put his hands up in the air and like flail them down and turn around and just start walking away, and he's gonna be mumbling to himself.
Guys, I think that's a good time for us to stop for the evening. I think that combined with we have more than enough to work with.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, the
Holy shit, Cosmentor is like my favorite thing ever.
I need those settings of what you did for that.
Oh, sure, yeah.
It's so
Oh, yeah.
It's so perfect.
It was clean
Ah.
too. Like, that was
Yeah.
nice.
I want to talk to him so
I-
much.
So clear. I'm always worried I won't be able to understand those things when they're, but it's crisp, beautiful.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I am so glad. I futzed around with that for a while before I got something I was happy with. And then it's like, well, I guess I'll wait an eternity until this goddamn guy gets summoned. And then you guys started licking, and I was like, yay!
It's like,
Do you hear yourself? Do you have like a?
I have that turned
monitor?
off. I have
Okay.
that turned off. So like
it'll
once
you don't
Yeah.
know yet how it sounded.
it was good.
not
promise
in a
it's
session. I knew beforehand, but it's totally different when I'm in a call with other people because yeah. But I'm so happy.
Yeah, it was
I'm so
me too.
happy.
I'm so
Me too.
happy. Oh, I'm
We
going to
have,
bother him
like-
so much.
We truly have
Yeah.
two halves of an episode. We have this serious, badass fight, and then
So
we
good.
have the flip of a switch, and we're back to being stooges.
The recipe.
So good. The recipe.
It was
Listeners,
Can't go all
what do you think
DCEU.
Olmo should, what do you think Olmo should be wishing for next?
Ooh,
That's
we
true,
can take
yeah.
a vote. Yeah.
Mm.
I'll say this.
Six is a lot of like.
That is a lot.
You got chances
lot.
to mess around.
Yeah.
that.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
and we do have
I-
an expensive pair of gauntlets. So if you want to ask for something big, you can trade those in.
Mm.
I mean, no, you could just say like take 2 tons of adamantine and turn it into the best.
Well, if you
sword.
remember, it has to be related to the thing in some way. There has to be at least a little 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon in there. Like
For
you know,
sure.
you can't just say take this dirt. And it's like, okay, like come on, like